My name is Hugo Ceneviva and welcome to another episode of Digital Artist Reacts. Today it's the number 5 and we're gonna talk about the new Netflix series Vikings Valhalla. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that series or not. I just finished watching the first season. I know they're doing a second and a third season and I was blown away by the series. Like, I really enjoyed, and I thought the story was cool, the effects were cool, everything on the story was cool. So I was like, damn, let me look at the on the internet and see if I can find anything. And I found some good material. So today we're gonna look at the poster and some other images from Vikings Valhalla. And I have to say it, guys, just to start it off, this is amazing. This is beautiful work. This is a work done the right way. Why? Let's jump in and let's figure out why does this look so good. First of all, first impression, colors. Colors look nice, not overly saturated, doesn't have a painted feel, doesn't have a little photographic feel, but you can see that this matte painting, because this is pretty much a matte painting technique here, but this is really well done. So let's look at my notes here. First of all, when you look at everything, you see that they pretty much use this V of the Vikings and kind of inverted. So they have this big pile of skulls and like all this destruction. And you see Harold here at the top, and you see Freydis, and you see Leif Erikson here. These are the three main characters of the series. So you're gonna see them a lot if you watch this series. So let's look at some of the notes here. Nice composition, like I was saying, like you guys, your eye directly here, and because it goes down with the pile of corpses and skulls, you already look straight here. You see Harold, then your eyes go down, Freya and Leif. As far as composition goes, this is really nice. You can see that they generated some contrast there, with this part being darker, this part being a little brighter, but subtle, nothing, not too much, not overdoing, just subtle moves. And this image has a lot of subtle moves that I think it helps and it brings everything together on the final image. Awesome colors, moody, slightly desaturated to help the feel of war and destruction. Because you see here, this is all, the war is going down here. You can see everybody has 2 weapons, 1 weapon, like shit's going down here, guys. They're about to like fight and kill a lot of people. So that makes sense, because if it was too colorful, it would take away a little bit of the feeling of darkness and destruction and everything. But this is nicely done. Another thing that I thought was cool is that the nice silhouette work helping the composition and look and feel. Why do I say that? Because remember when I talk about the contrast, because this part being lighter here, but they use a lot of arrows, which I thought was pretty cool, because it kind of breaks the shape of everything, and it makes you understand that they were being attacked. Like, this is a war, like there's a lot going on. And I really like these things here too. I think it helps to build the whole environment, and it's nice detail because it's isolated. It's easy for you to see the shape. It's easy to separate the planes, you know, it's awesome. Another thing here, nice masking. This is not highest resolution possible, but you can see that this work was done in a proper way. Nice masking on the hair, nice masking on everything. You don't see any weird edge. You don't see anything that is off, in my opinion. This is really cool, guys. Another thing, I really like the use of embers and smoke to create some depth of field. Because imagine if they were here and you didn't have this smoke going in here, you didn't have this embers going in here, you didn't have these parts here, it would feel too flat. Remember we talked about separation, but this one has a nice I think they used the right things for this, but they didn't overdo. It was not too much. You can see that it's gradual. It's nice transitions. Nothing is too much. Let's look at something else, guys. I'm not gonna make a suggestion on color on this because I really like it, and I did a test before, and I was like, if I'm just gonna desaturate a little bit or put a little bit more contrast, it's not a big move. So I don't think I should interfere on this one because I like it. If I was directing this, I would have a couple notes, but overall I think this is nice. So this is some of the things that I thought could be done in a better way, guys. I feel like behind Harold here, you have this weird glow and kind of smoke here, and especially here. Here I don't mind because you have the sun and you have this natural light coming in anyways. I feel like they forced it a little bit here, and you can see. I would make this transition a little bit more smooth, maybe taking off this part, maybe removing this or blending better. I know that they did this for the separation on Harold, so he could have a little more contrast, but it could be done in a nicer way. And this darker spot here that I thought was way too bright and doesn't make sense. It kind of takes away from the foot of Leif. Okay, let's look at my other notes here. I usually do just desaturating, like this is the whole trick on the book, just to see the contrast, because remember I was like, maybe a little more contrast on everything, but I like it. I feel like it has the dark tones very defined where they want you to work. It has the nice contrast where you can see if but remember I said about the line here. Let me get another layer. Remember that I said this part. See how in black and white you can see that? That's my only thing, guys, and here. But besides that, I like it. I like it. I like this haze coming this way, this haze coming this way, here being a little darker, because you have the logo, you have the other stuff that needs to pop. So for this to pop, it needs to be darker here. And overall, this is a great work. I don't know, I'm not sure who produced this because I got this from Google. But whoever did this work, nicely done, nicely done. This is amazing. This is really, really well done. And I separate some other images from the same, it's kind of the individual poster of each character, and you can see again, like, boom, this talks to each other. This is beautiful, guys. This is like really well done. Look, when you compare both, it's nice. Maybe desaturating a little bit here on the top, maybe making a little bit darker, but I really like the retouching on the skin. It's gritty, it's nice, it's not overly done. It gives you a sense of, because of the highlights and shadows on their faces, it gives you a sense that stuff is going down. Like, these are action shots. You can see they're holding their weapons. Again, the use of embers on the bottom, awesome. You have some haze in the back because the characters are darker, so they need to breathe. They need some separation. Look at the work on the hair. This is probably illustrated over, but this is nice. It looks natural. It looks cool. Look at the work on the costumes. Look at her work, how her hair, how is really nice, well illustrated. Really nice details, guys. Like, this is really good work. Okay, so we got to the end of Digital Artist React number 5. If you don't know our channel yet, check our channel on YouTube or here on Instagram, and we're gonna be back next week. All right. So if you like our content, Share with your friends, share with everybody that loves art and loves digital art and is a Photoshop fanatic. So if you are on this world of retouching, CGI, everything, like, I don't like to put anybody in a box. We just love images. We're visual artists. So anything that is interesting, we're gonna be sharing here. So that's it, guys. See you guys next week.